Adam Munsterteiger here with Whelan, and we just finished watching the first ever Buffs Madness event. Now, as we kind of speculated, there wasn't a big crowd here today, and you know, their intentions were in the right place for this event, but I think at the end of the day, they have quite a bit of improvement if they want to do an event like this again. What do you think, Will?
I think that's absolutely correct. I mean, I think sometimes when you try to do too much, you end up doing very little, but you know, I think the late start time hurt this event, and obviously the volleyball game, which we kind of enjoyed at the end of the day, and everybody here enjoyed, went a little bit late. But nonetheless, it's the first time they tried this, and at least it's something to build on.
Now, the highlight of the evening was at the very end, they did a 10-minute scrimmage. Tad Boyle joked that it looked like an NBA All-Star game, and I think I'd have to agree with him there. Not a lot of defense was being played there. We had some blocks by Andre Robertson and Josh Scott, and I think the highlight of the day was probably when Sabatino Chen stole the ball and gave a fast break alley-oop to Wesley Gordon. What did you take away from this, Will, if anything?
Well, there's not a whole lot to take away. Obviously, it looked like the players were having a little fun. I mean, maybe one thing was towards the end, Wesley Gordon got a little poster action going on. Andre Robertson and I believe it was Josh Scott also jumping, but I mean, really, you just like to see these guys come out, hopefully put on a little show for the fans, and obviously Boyle would like to see a little defense and rebounding thrown in there, but hey, you got a few block shots, you got some dunks, and in the end, I think the players had a good time.
Best part of this whole event is that basketball is just around the corner, and tomorrow morning they're really going to start practicing, whereas this was just kind of an exhibition. What do you think this team needs to improve on, you know, from what we heard about their trip over to Europe as they get ready for the season?
Well, I think the biggest thing that is going to be one of the struggles of this team will be three-point shooting. Obviously, you know, it looks like Askia, when we saw him in the summer, looked like he's improved that shot quite a bit. Spencer Dinwiddie shot above 40% last year from beyond the arc, which is exceptional for a freshman. He was one of the best three-point shooting freshmen in the entire country. But beyond that, you wonder about the shooting from the perimeter. You know, can Andre Robertson continue to improve his outside shot? Can a guy like, you know, Wesley Gordon step away and hit a few jump shots? He obviously tried to do that tonight. So I think scoring from the perimeter in terms of shooting will be key for this team, because I think we can all agree they're going to be prolific going to the rim with Robertson, with Josh Scott, and all these guys that they have in the mix.
Well, we're going to sign off here from Coors Events Center, but stay tuned to BuffStampede.com. We're going to have tons of coverage from these practices leading up to this opener. It should be a fun season.